For those of you that don't know, hit this right here.
Oh,
a little flag down there. And then you could go to your profile, this, and then saved. And this is all the saved shit.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So like I saved this one, a little inspirational video, But it just lets you know.
I thought you guys see it now because it was that shit had me dying, bro.
You can YouTube it, Lyoto Machida, whatever. But yeah, I think we're gonna get Darren Till versus Derek Brunson, and I think that's a fucking fantastic fight. So real quick, I know last episode we covered the Yoel Romero versus Anthony Rumble Johnson fight. Yoel Romero didn't pass his physical, and everybody was wondering why. Obviously everybody assumed he got caught with fucking steroids, but that's not what happened. He failed an eye exam.
Oh,
so
shit.
Apparently he's been lying about being able to see out of one of his eyes. He can't see.
That's crazy.
So he's pulling a Michael Bisping.
Hey, bro.
Bro,
all right, it's just funny though, because when that happened, bro, like when people say Joe Romero is juiced up and all that shit, like the first person that comes to mind is Michael Bisping, because of the Joe Rogan podcast that he did with obviously with Joe Rogan, and he was saying like Joe Rogan's like, dude, you think he's juiced up? And he's like, come on, man, like and like pretty much insinuating like, yeah, fuck yeah, he is. Like, you gotta be fucking, you ain't fooling me. So off the bat, like I was like, damn, Michael Bisping was right. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, you hear what Izzy's been saying about him, right?
What?
Like, everywhere that he hangs out, there's places USADA's not allowed to be. So, like, of course this was juicing, and then, he'll come back to the States when he can pass a drug test.
Oh, so damn.
I mean, a lot of people have been saying for a long time that Yoel's been on juice, and like, dude, he's in his 40s, so it's hard to deny. But at the same time, that's not why he failed his exam. So until the truth comes out, we get to speculate. And the truth right now, according to Ariel Helwani, who got the info from Yoel's team, is it was his eye exam. He failed the eye exam. So
damn.
They actually ended up... Oh, who just hit a home run? Damn it, San Francisco. Come on, Joe. Three-run homer. Jesus. All right, well, let's try not to pay attention to the baseball game. At least we're not in Chicago or Cincinnati. 12-12 game. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right now, it is the top of the third in San Diego against the San Francisco Giants, who lead 4-1. And let's get back to MMA. This is depressing. Oh my God, Dodgers up 16-4 over the Brewers.
Oh yeah, those fuckers hit.
Oh my God.
2 grand slams in in like 2 innings or some crazy
That's
shit.
Embarrassing,
1 inning
bro.
or some crazy shit,
bro.
Like some unheard shit of. But yeah, fucking.
This isn't a baseball podcast.
Like we said, fucking.
Yeah, Yoel's got to come back. I hope he's able to figure it out and come back. They did get Anthony Johnson a replacement fight. He's fighting some Polish dude now. So
at least they got him a replacement. That's good.
Yeah, I'm still excited to see him fight. It's his first fight in like 4 years. So
oh shit.
And, last time he fought, he was fighting at heavyweight. He was supposed to come back at middleweight and chose to come back at light heavyweight. So, I mean, people talk about Anthony Rumble Johnson's weight fluctuation like it's a crazy thing.
Yeah, I've seen him
like,
in everything, bro.
Yeah, like I think he came into the UFC at like 170. Like,
I thought he was smaller.
He might have been, bro, but like this fool literally bounced from like 170 all the way up to heavyweight and back down. Like, it is insane.
Anthony Rumble Johnson.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Everyone talks about how nobody's got a harder punch than that dude. He's got the ultimate power punch.
Oh, he's known for knocking motherfuckers out.
It's like he's like our Deontay Wilder. He's maybe not that athletic, maybe not that graceful, but when he swings that right hand,
whoo, yeah, bro, straight up.
Yeah, so, I mean, you guys got anything else you want to cover?
Shit, man. I had some shit I wanted to talk about, bro, but I completely spaced out.
So, we actually got a little update on the Nick Diaz thing. So, Nick Diaz will not face Khamzat Chimaev. He said it's not fair for Khamzat to only have 2-3 fights and then come in here and fight someone with his name. He said, if anything, Khamzat can fight maybe 5-6 more times and he'll fight him. So, that's not happening. Yeah. That's pretty much what he said.
Yeah.
But he also said he ended the statement with "Catch me in 209 if you want to spar." So basically, he's saying, "Come out to my gym and I'll fuck you up."
Oh, okay.
That's comedy.
So stupid. You know, I'm not gonna fight you in the UFC, make you money, but if you want to come out to my gym, I'm gonna fuck you up.
That was an egomaniac.
Nah, he just likes to fight. He don't care who you are.
But I mean, they're wealthy, bro. They're fucking hella involved in the marijuana trade and all that shit.
You know, you could consider him wealthy, but I don't think so. I think he has bad spending habits. He spends a lot of time in Vegas, so.
Yeah, I feel that.
I mean, we saw him the other day drinking at the UFC event, just kind of hanging out, partying, you know. This has been his lifestyle his whole life, so.
Yeah.
Him and his brother.
They live in it.
But they asked him, the Diaz brothers manager what they think is next for Nick, and he said, we're going to worry about Nate Diaz, and then we'll get Nick on the agenda for the end of the year. So, looks like we'll be seeing both Diaz brothers fight this year.
That'll be sick.
Yeah.
And I think they're both going to be in 170.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know Nick's last fight was at 180, 185, I think is what it was. But, I mean, I guess he wants to drop down, and I think we all understand Nick's a 155 fighter. But at 155, I don't think he has the longevity to really hold his own in that weight class and stick around to be in the title picture. You know what I mean? As to where if he calls out Kamaru Usman already said he'd fight Nick Diaz.
Dude, I don't know. Nick Diaz ain't no chump, you know? I don't know. I feel like that would be a good fight for Kamaru Usman. I feel like he would last longer than Jorge Masvidal. No disrespect.
I don't think he would. This dude hasn't fought in 5 years. He got a 5-year suspension, and it got reduced to 2, and he still didn't fight in 5 years.
Yeah, hell no, man. Usman got lucky on that punch.
Nah.
There's a reason I keep
I'm saying
him a bitter mercenary.
He is not gonna fucking last. I mean, you don't know though. Who the fuck knows until they get into the fucking ring together?
Yeah, and there's also the fact that Nick Diaz is like one of the greatest jiu-jitsu artists out there right now. So, like, he's literally still innovating the game as we speak. But I don't know, man. The whole entire thing surrounding the Diaz brothers is kind of getting frustrating to me. As much as I enjoy watching them fight them over their bullshit, they're really not bigger than the sport. Neither is Conor. So, if you ain't gonna fight, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to talk about you. I don't want to watch you. I want you to get in and get out.
The thing about it now, bro, is like this fucking whole internet shit, bro. It just took over, bro. Like just by having this pride, they're like, oh, what the fuck? This motherfucker called me out. Like, boom, I want him. Like people are doing that shit now. It's working, so they're gonna continue. It's gonna get stupider.
I think we're kind of on the downhill side of that. I think we're almost done with the internet age where Conor really kind of manipulated how everything kind of turned out. But at the same time, I really think that the ranking should determine it. And I think there should be a more direct way of a ranking system, because the way that rankings come out now, it's literally MMA media voting on it. Like, you can apply to be part of the rankings committee right now.
What?
That's pretty crazy.
And it's lame because, like, it's literally a bunch of people who don't watch the fights half the time.
Damn.
Yeah, that's lame. That's super lame.
Yeah, and then, like, the pound for pound list is done by the same people. So that's how Khabib ended up at number 1 pound for pound. Not because he's pound for pound number 1, but because he asked to be number 1 on pound for pound list for a week before he retired. So they gave it to him. I mean, look, I don't really want to talk shit about Khabib, but there's by no means a day where Khabib's going to beat Francis Ngannou.
No, for real.
There's by no means a day where Khabib beats an Israel Adesanya.
Or Kamaru Usman.
I mean, that's the fight they're talking about right now, is Khabib versus Kamaru.
I don't think. I think
Khabib
bro.
would be like, what?
I don't think Khabib would be able to last against Kamaru, honestly.
Well, here's the thing: is Khabib probably should have been in the 170 division this whole time. He's been having the hardest weight cuts of the 155 division the whole entire time.
He walks around at 185.
No, he walks around like 192.
Let's keep it real. You think Khabib would?
That was a big deal.
You think Khabib would be able to like withstand that Polish power of Jan?
That's 205.
Like
We're talking 170 right now, the weight class that he should naturally be in, which is Kamaru's weight class. Do I think Khabib could withstand someone with Jan Blachowicz skill set? Yeah. That's what everyone with big punching power in the 155 division has been.
Yeah, I got you.
But I don't think that he could beat someone with the technical skills that Israel Adesanya has. I don't think he gets the footwork in that he needs. I mean, I saw a video the other day.
I think Izzy would fuck him up too.
Yeah, but I just saw a video the other day of Khabib's dad fucking tossing Khabib to the ground like nothing.
I see that shit, bro.
And like the thing about that is like that just shows you it's a technique, and if you're not his size or smaller, he can't do it to you. So I'm not trying to hate on Khabib. Khabib's a great fighter, and he'd probably beat my ass. I mean, he's really a great fighter. But the thing is, like, when you have someone with a lot more technical skills, he's outclassed. When you have someone who's a lot stronger, he's outclassed.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like I feel like if Conor got a second shot and actually was able to like train and is away from all that BS he was in, I feel like Conor could truly beat Khabib, or at least give him a better shot than what he gave him.
Well, we'll kind of get a glimpse at what Conor could really do if he beats Dustin. Because Dustin got his ass whooped by Khabib. Literally was wrestling a wet blanket. Like, he could not get him off of it.
I got you.
So if Conor could come out and beat the shit out of this Dustin Poirier, then yeah, he's got a shot. But if you remember, Conor's the only person to win a round against Khabib.
That's the thing, though, too, bro. Like, well, Conor's showing up. You know what I mean? Because Conor already beat the shit out of Poirier, but Poirier's not the same guy. That was why we had that outcome. You know what I mean? So if Conor puts his heart, mind, and soul back into this shit, which I think he is, I mean, I don't take that guy for the one to get humiliated. You know what I mean?
Hey, well, the quote Dustin Poirier, he just did an interview where he literally said, "Motivated Conor, karate Conor, ponytail Conor. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna beat the shit out of Conor."
Yeah.
So I mean, it just is what it is, man. Like, it would be cool to see Conor come back out on top, but you can't hate against Dustin Poirier.
No,
he's one of those All-Americans that you just want to root for, but we all like Conor, so it's like, you know, it brings me back to what I was saying about the Diaz brothers. If you ain't gonna come back and you ain't gonna fight, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of our space.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a fan. I'm not just somebody who likes MMA. I'm an MMA fan, and I'm gonna be here for the rest of my life. Now, Conor, if you ain't gonna be here and, you know, be a real fucking fighter the rest of your fucking life, then just go back to being a fan. It's easier to be a fan, dude. I can do it. You can do it.
Everybody.
So don't act like a fighter if you ain't trying to be a fighter. That's right. We got a giant injured on the field. Devil on the play. That's right. Get off the field. San Francisco. Ain't nobody trying to hang out with y'all.
Yeah, bro. That shit's crazy, though. A lot of shit could happen nowadays with Triller. Yeah, man. Motherfucking people like that, bro, they'll make it happen.
The thing about Triller is they're getting ready to get sued big time by Dana White.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so people are trying to act like this was like a nothing, like it was like a Dana White trying to get people to pay attention to what's going on and jump in on the Triller thing.
Yeah.
But what you don't know is there's actually a federal law that states you cannot pick from my stable of fighters. Dana White spent a long time building this company.
But
He's built this organization up big time. And the only reason that Ben Askren was allowed to do that fight was because Dana White was so kind to say, go ahead. They owe Dana White a piece of that. And he decided to say, go ahead and keep it. I want no part of this shit.
Oh.
And now that he saw what show they put out there.
But was Ben Askren still signed to UFC?
He was. He just retired. You're still a property of the UFC if you decide to fight. So Dana White had to sign off on that. You're still under contract. Just because you're contracted.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so if you sign a 5-fight deal and you fight 2 fights and then retire, you still owe the UFC 3 fights, no matter what.
Crazy.
So if you decide to come back and fight at any point of your life, the UFC has to say okay.
That's crazy.
But that's how it is with baseball. If you sign with MLB, you can't go play for some European league during the offseason unless your team signs off on it. That's how it goes. It's called pro promotions.
Yeah, I just didn't That makes all sense, but I just didn't know he was still signed.
Yeah, so, I mean, and, he's over here talking, I'll fight Kamaru Usman, and Kamaru